Anybody? Mr. Potato Head. Now, you little kids, is there still Mr. Potato Head around?
Yes.
Oh, some things, that's good. Years ago, when my mom and dad had a small family of 5 of us, and our youngest one was really small, one year, they got all of us, not individually, we all got to share the Mr. Potato Head. We all had to sort of work together on it. And when that didn't do so good, then they kind of divided us up, and you got it for so long, and you got it for so long. My 10-year-old brother Terry and my 6-year-old sister Linda, and I was a little guy, and not knowing what I was doing, but working together, and over a period of several years, we did this. So we started out, I was smaller, but as the years went on, as I grew and they grew, we gave Mr. Potato Head a name. It kind of came from my father. He said, "You got to put him that Spud again." It's a Spud. He said, "That's Potato." Okay? So we nicknamed him Spud for what our father said. And we could make him into whatever face we wanted, and you can know all about that. We could make Spud smile, or we could make Spud frown, we could make Spud upside down. We just did a lot of things with Mr. Potato Head. He was a friend in our little fancy world. You know, we loved playing with Mr. Potato Head. Our theme for this service is a small world. Did you know that Mr. Potato Head was the first toy to ever be advertised on television? But I don't really care. I didn't either, but I thought I'd share that. Well, what do we know about potatoes? The potato has had a bad rap in the past. They were first found, or first planted, I should say, in the Andes Mountains in South America. They were noticed because of their ability to grow in really rough climates. Up to about 15,000 feet in elevation and in terrible soil, they would grow. Missionaries go into large metropolitan areas of the world and into the tiniest villages to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. So it doesn't matter whether you're 15,000 feet up in the Andes Mountains as a missionary, or you're down in the jungles. They go to the big places, the little places, and everywhere. And potatoes are found everywhere. So what's potatoes got to do with this? I don't know. I said my professor would be chuckling. It wasn't until 1537 that Western man came in contact with the potato when the conquistadors tramped through Peru and South America. And in 1570, the potato made its way across the Atlantic to Europe. In 1719, it made their first appearance in North America, in Londonderry, New Hampshire, among the Irish. Sometimes things that seem menial, because no one knows the real value of their service to mankind until someone discovers what the real value is. And missionary was a lot like that. Now, the early potatoes were considered food for the poor and the underclasses. They were primarily fed to hospital inmates and in prisons. Part of its bad reputation was that the potato is a member of the nightshade family, and its leaves are poisonous. When left in the sun, the potato will turn green with saline, which causes a bitter taste and can even cause illness in humans. By now, most of you are scratching your heads, at least mentally, as you may be thinking, "I think the pastor's needed it." Well, I love the story of Antoine Augustine Parmentier, a chemist and pharmacist who single-handedly overcame the potato's bad rap for the French when he acquired a miserable and unproductive spot of ground outside of Paris. There he planted 50 acres of potatoes. During the day, he sent guards over the block, over the 50 acres. This drew considerable attention in the neighborhood. In the evening, he would dismiss the guards and send them home, and the locals saw all the fuss during the day, so they would sneak in and take potatoes, and then they started planting their own potatoes in their own gardens. world. Coming in brown, yellow, pink, red, or purplish blue. What started out as a despised vessel has become one of the staple food items on tables throughout most, if not all. But there are a few places that have banned it, but mostly the biggest part of the world. Did you know that potatoes contain a fistful of 9 healthy vitamins? 45% vitamin C, 10% thiamine, 10% niacin, 8% vitamin B6, 6%, magnesium 12%, iron 9%. The potato is truly God's gift to mankind. And even though my herbalist said, don't eat any, I said, how about don't eat many? She said, well, I'll probably get you to do better with don't eat many than don't eat any. And so I still am a Spud fan. But it's a small world that needs big service. So I took Spud as an acronym. And so the S in Spud stands for service. How do you define or describe service? In his book, The Jesus Style, author Gail Irwin describes service this way. A servant's job is to do all he can to make life better for others, to free them to be everything they can be, like the song. A servant's first interest is not in himself, but in that of others. Servanthood is a loving choice we make to minister to others. God has called every missionary, pastor, evangelist, and each and every one of you here, and myself today, He has called us to serve. He's called us to serve. But not to serve ourselves, to serve others. Jesus admonished Peter 3 times to do something very specific. It's found in John 21. It'll be on the screen, but you're welcome to look it up in your Bible, John 21. After breakfast, Jesus asked Simon Peter, Simon, son of John, do you love me more than Jesus? Yes, Lord, Peter replied. You know I love you. Then feed my lambs. Jesus told him. Jesus repeated the question, Simon, son of John, do you love me? Yes, Lord, Peter said. You know I love you. Then take care of my sheep. Jesus said a 3rd time, he asked him, Simon, son of John, do you love me? Peter was hurt that Jesus asked the question a 3rd time. He said, Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you. Jesus said, then feed my sheep. Millie was talking about the little children. I know that Ryan and Andrea Colson in Romania, that is the bulk of their ministry, is the children and the teens. And Ryan focuses mostly on the teens, but I mean, they have had some phenomenal successes there. And Andrea was there way before she ever met Ryan. And after she met him and they got married, she told him her heart was on being missions, what his was too. And they've gone back, and here now they've been serving the Lord there for several years, and we thank God for that. In the book of Proverbs, we read, the righteous care about justice for the poor, but the wicked have no such concern. Proverbs 29:7. And Jesus said, in the middle of the screen, if anyone gives even a cup of cold water to one of his little ones because he is my disciple, I tell you the truth, he will certainly not lose his reward. Then in Matthew 25, that was Matthew 10, 42. In Matthew 25:40, it says, I tell you the truth, whatever you did for one of the least of these others of mine, you did for me. If God blesses us with resources, and if He has placed you and I in a church, those of you that are here, part of Grace Fellowship, God has placed you here. God wants us to use and be faithful and use our resources, our talents, our funds, our gifts of leadership, our gifts of our committee. What a tremendous committee that serves along with Millie. God bless each and every one for being faithful in the missions outreach, not only here, but around the world. So it's a small world, service. And it's a small world that needs churches with P, purpose. The P in Spud stands for purpose. Mission defined is a specific task with which a person or group is charged. Service without purpose is wasted effort. Mark 9:37 says, "Whoever welcomes one of these little children in my name welcomes me. And whoever welcomes me does not. Whoever welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me does not welcome me, but the one who sent me." You have to read that twice when you get it. He's talking about the Father. So we can get a cup of cold water, we can clothe the naked, and even if we were to have our bodies burned in protest of something we think that's important, the world around us does all those kind of things. We see them doing crazy things to themselves in order to get some kind of honor. But can I ask you this? Where is the purpose in that? Where is the purpose in doing humanitarian efforts? I'm not saying don't do them, they're good. But you hear once in a while of a billionaire giving $1 million to some struggling humanitarian organization. And I'm glad they do. But they're not giving out of their tithes, they're giving out of their abundance. And they're giving often for show and to be noticed that they gave $1 million to so-and-so or to such organization. Where's the purpose? Doing anything without purpose is connected to the kingdom of God is a waste of time. A noisy gong, and the Bible calls her a clanging cymbal. My prayer is, for me and for you, that we become tools where we share, and many are already doing that, but continue and do a better job of it. Tools where we share the kingdom of God. We don't merely just feed a person physically. And that our missionaries in working with children or adults, that sometimes they're doing medical things to help. And it's not merely to get their body in better physical shape, even though that's a good goal. That's not the main goal. The main goal is to be able to get a relationship built with them where they can be, and where you can share the gospel of Jesus Christ as missionaries do. That same thing works in the United States of America right here, where you and I live. Right here. Build a relationship, and allow that friendship to open the door where you can begin to share the love of God with them and the gospel of Jesus Christ. We have an opportunity to share our relationship with Christ with those who come in contact with us. It's a small world where people need to see our big purpose in showing and sharing Jesus Christ through whatever we do. Here's the grocery store. My wife, she'll probably get after me for saying this. A few weeks ago, we were in Fort Wayne and went into a store, and she pushed the cart around for a while, and then after a while, even though she's doing great, doing strong, she gets where she says, "Okay, I got to sit down, I'm tired." And so she was over sitting down. She had like two little things she wanted me to go up and pay for. I waited for her to give me money, but she didn't, so I figured it out. So she's sitting over here on the bench, and I go up and pay, and as I look back, this real nice-looking Mexican man comes down and sits on this little bench to where she was. And I see him talking, and of course, she kept looking over at me, and later she said, I just kept thinking, what is he thinking? What is he thinking? And so, when I go over, she said, honey, this is my husband. She said, this is whatever his name was. And she said, he just wanted to sit down, and his wife shopping, and so he sat down here beside me. And I said, okay, honey, I'll go get the car. Well, so I go out and get the car and pull up where it'd be easier for her to get in and not have to walk so far. And I see this guy coming out with my wife holding on to his arm. And he's walking her out to the car. But you see, there's more to the story. As she sat down, they were just conversing back and forth. And she began to, tell him how she thanked God for every day. She said, I was in the hospital in 2018, February. I didn't think I was going to live. God has given me every day, and I thank Him for every day. The guy comes out, and I'm pulling the car up, and he got this car I'm still learning how to drive. It's not new. It's way newer than anything I've ever had. And so I pulled up, and somehow I hit the parking brake button. Somehow I didn't even know I did it. And so I was about this far away from where she was. And the man said, come on, sir, pull up. And so I kind of pulled up, and the car's like, man, what in the world did I do? And he said, well, come on, sir, pull up. And I looked like this guy was making his wife walk further. said told that funny story, and she was just cracking up. But then she said, he was one of the nicest men that I've ever just sat down and somebody sit down and start talking. She said, I believe that God put me there for me to share what I share. See, in Romans 1:16 it says, I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God for the salvation of everyone who believes, first for the Jew, then for the Gentile. John 10:10 says, the thief comes not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and they might have it more abundantly. The third thing in that little word spud is you. It's a small world that needs to see our church in unity. U stands for unity. Another definition for mission is this: a body of persons set to perform a service or carry out an activity. One person can give 5 pounds of spuds or potatoes, so to speak. Another can give a bushel. But a united effort can take and give so much more. When back several years ago, somebody in our congregation said, many hands make for light work, but few hands means more overabundance of work. And that is so true in the word, in the work of the Word of God, in sharing the gospel and loving people. Our missionaries rely on our prayers for them and for God to use them to reach those in their field of endeavor, where God's placed them. And it's the same right here for everyone who's sitting here. God's placed you here. Your home, wherever you live. We have a house kind of diagonally across from Parsons, and it has been kind of like I don't know what I'm going to describe it as. I know in 6 weeks the police were there 25 times, and finally they cuffed all 3 of the people who lived there and took them away, and they handed it back. And so then, and before that, was another one was in there for a very short period of time. Got a new couple coming in, and I go over trying to introduce myself to everyone, just whenever I see them out and the opportunity. And I saw the lady, and I said, man, I think I know her. But you know, living as long as you have and pastoring in this community, as long as I have, you know a lot of people, you don't have a clue what it is. You can't remember the name. But as she walked over, I thought, why is Steve? And I said, do I know you? She said, yes, you're Reverend George. I said, okay. And I said, well, I think you look familiar. And the coffee shop I used to go to, 15 years ago, she was a waitress there. And she said, yes, I'm married. She said, my kids, my youngest is leaving to go to Pennsylvania here. And so then the next day, I met her husband and the daughter that's getting ready to go to near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we got to talking. And I think they'll be here one day. I do. I really think they'll be here. But I'm just saying, wherever we're at, I'm not looking at them. I'm saying every one of us have a field of sheer influence and opportunity. But when we're caught alone, like Peter was in the courtyard at the crucifixion of Jesus, when the crowds kind of come around, sometimes fear abounds, faith fails, and all it takes is just a little baby to say, aren't you one of them? I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Peter wasn't ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ, but Peter also had to learn the lesson that we have to rely on Jesus Christ and His finished work. Whenever Jesus said before He went to the cross, He said, you all are going to deny me. Boy, Peter, I can almost picture him standing up and saying, not me, Lord. Said, yeah, not me. I never deny you. Even if they kill me, I'll not deny you. That's in our terminology. You know what? He denied me. Because Peter had to learn the lesson that every one of us here and every missionary has to learn. We have to depend on God. The fourth thing, it's a small world that needs to see our church, you and me, as well as all those who we support in missions, deployed. Whenever Bob asked us to remember his nephew, grandson, that's even closer. Remember his grandson Reese in prayer because he's being deployed. You know, if you want to get one thing out of this morning's little sermon I'm wrapping up right now, are you willing to be deployed for service? Are you willing to be deployed in the kingdom? We all know what the close with this true story. A one-legged school teacher by the name of George Scott came to J. Hudson Taylor to offer himself for service in China. Mr. Taylor asked him, "With only one leg, sir, why do you think you can go as a missionary?" George Scott replied, "Because I do not see those with two legs going." And he was accepted for J. Hudson Taylor's mission work in China. I grew up on a farm, and as many of you know, there's still a lot of farm folks right here in this community. My dad would deploy us milking cows at 5 o'clock every morning. It wasn't optional. It was just as if a military sergeant or a military captain or an admiral came in and said, "I want you to do this now." Every morning, he milked the cow at 5 in the morning, 5 at night. It didn't matter what else was going on. We were deployed to do that. Now that kind of sounds silly, but not really. We Christians must step up where we're needed. It takes more than talking about tithing. Tithe of your income. It takes more than talking about mission. Give to missions. It takes more than talking about, well, I've got some new friends living here. Talk to them. Get to know them. Share your faith with them, but get to know them before you try to share your faith with them. Get to know them. So, 1 Thessalonians 2:7-8 says, "But we have behaved quickly when we were among you like a devoted mother, tenderly caring for her own children. Having such a deep affection for you, we were delighted to share with you not only God's good news, but also our own lives, because you have become so very dear to us." That's relationships that need to be built. So what kind of a study today? With a smile, upside down, and the heart that's empty? No joy, no plan in your life? Or maybe a devious heart that's cold and biting? Or just running around to avoid that which is serious? Christ wants us to have a face of a smile, a heart full of love, and hands full of service for the children of God. Let us be a mission with service, purpose, unity, and be deployed by our God. Anything on anyone's heart before we close this service? Well, we're going to invite you out to the Kekiaga Park. I know some have to maybe live here in town to run home and grab their food. We've got to do the same thing and so forth, but we'll be over there and we'll get this thing going. Lonnie's already got a bunch of stuff cooked up for us this morning. So we encourage everyone to just fellowship, love each other. Heavenly Father, we come to you once again this morning, thanking you, praising you for your word, praising you for the children and the adults who's up there singing and seeing the children doing the motions, Lord. It is a small world after all. We can have big parts in this small world if we just serve you, Lord, with all of our heart and touch others' lives. And if we have the purpose that you have given to us as you have commanded us to go forth. And if we can build even greater unity than we have now, and then to be deployed